will bring the real end of our trial. One day there'll be no remnants, no trace, no residual feelings within you. One day you won't remain.
Now I can get to my friend Maxwell.
Yes.
Yo! Yeah.
I don't throw friend around lightly. I know Maxwell for many, many years.
Yes, you and I, we go back.
Super back.
Yes.
Like maybe before even the last album.
Way, like on some.
That was like a jab.
That was a jab.
It's been so
I'm
long.
just trying to, like let those things fly over my head. And
Maxwell, people were born. People that are walking around the streets right now were born to your music.
Pressure.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I'm sure people have told you that. I'm sure you've probably met kids, right?
Yeah, I've met some children. I've gotten some photos. I mean, it's a huge compliment. The idea that you're like in the mix when people are getting their sex on. It's like, there's nothing more like fresher than that. I mean, if people want to put you on while they're getting it on, that's like a big deal.
You enjoy that.
It's good because it's hard because, I'm not really in the room. Don't want to be. Well,
right.
It depends. But anyways, whatever. I don't know what's going on right now in my mind. But I'll just say it's a great thing.
It's an honor.
It's an
Just
honor.
say it's an honor. Just say it's an honor, and we'll just keep it.
All right. Yeah.
So where have you been all this time? I've seen you a couple times, but
Yeah.
it's been a long time.
Yeah, honestly, I needed a break. The grind for me. It wasn't like, I was over my job or over the whole industry or anything.
Like some people.
Yeah, but it just kind of, for me, as you get older, you want to be serious about what you do. I don't want to make this a job, This is like a passion for me. And to be in a situation where you get to wake up every morning and do what you really want to do, when it starts going down a road where you're dialing it in, or you have to kind of meet that quota and don't let too much time pass, don't let nobody take your spot, all those kinds of things I don't like thinking about. I'd rather just make a record from the heart and hopefully people will be
And so now you felt it and now it's coming.
Because I was working on the record throughout the years, just pressure free, and of course, the industry was changing so dramatically. I mean, people were getting fired left and right. I mean, everything was getting so downsized that it was like, for me to deliver an album, I didn't know who was going to be around the next week to actually work the record.
Right.
So I just sort of used that as my excuse to just sort of
chill out
a little bit, kick back, cut a piece of hair.
This is a completely different. Even now, I'm looking at you. I'm like, oh wow, you look so different. How did you feel? Talk to me about the cutting of the hair. How did that feel for you?
It was liberating.
Had to be.
It was like, all of a sudden
you could probably mix a little bit more, right? You could probably walk around the street a little bit.
That's what was happening. It was great. It was I got to sort of like feel rejuvenated with that everydayness that you need to make good records for people who are living.
Because you were blending a little bit.
Yeah, because before it was like,
you couldn't
there he
blend.
is.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is walking.
Block.
He's 3 blocks away, coming right at you. 4 o'clock. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like so.
Maxwell.
So now it's like kind of like, oh yeah. So
you're enjoying that.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I met some girls who didn't know anything about what I did, and it was just like
whatever.
Honestly, no.
So like, how you mean you was just rapping to them in the club or something?
Yeah, they came from other countries. They're like, it'd been 4 years. All this other music was out. All these other people were coming up. So it wasn't about like my time when we were coming up. So it was refreshing because, I mean, I know a lot of dudes are like, yo, whatever it takes, the car, if I need a record deal, the watch is fresh, whatever it is, I just want you to like me. I don't care if you like me for superficial reasons, but for me, it's, I just want to know it's real, As you get on in time, you don't want none of that, like, Hollywoodness, so...
here you are.
It was great, but it's changing because now with the video out, it's like, it's a whole new time again.
Do you have a girlfriend now?
Not at the moment, no. Everything that I've had happen right now is about like the breakup of a situation, which is always how the great records come out.
That always makes fantastic music.
Oh,
I'm sorry for you. No, I'm sorry you went through that, but I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm sure it's gonna make for fantastic music.
It's one of those things when I'm and I was in a good state actually in all those times, and sometimes I felt like I wasn't going through enough to actually make the right music.
Now today, Maxwell is here with me.
Happy to be.
Maxwell, right, is an avid Hot 97 listener.
Yes, I am.
How I met you, I don't know if you remember this, many years ago.
Hit me off. Tell me.
Many years ago. He had just come out. You had the whole hair thing happening, and all the chicks were going crazy over Maxwell. And I'm on the air talking about, yeah, this Maxwell guy, I mean, I could see it. He's like not my type. But I said, but he's cute. But this is what I said on the air. And then, yeah, I said, maybe if I was on vacation or something.
Oh, man.
And then Maxwell sent me a note.
Yes, I did.
You sent me a note.
I made you feel really bad by saying something really sweet to you. Like, hey, thank you for everything. You're the best in the world.
I was just being funny because of the hair and
you're
but
trying to hold your feelings back a little bit. Keep it real, Angie.
Sure, that's what it was. Sure. But it was, but you were listening. My point of the story is that you were listening.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that you would have been listening because you looked to me. You know, I was just looking at a picture.
Like
I was basing my opinion on just one picture that was here like that, and you had the sandal and the hair, and you just looked very vacation-y. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
That's cool.
But this look is gone now. Now you're like leather jacket, no hair.
Yeah, we're older. We gotta do our thing. We gotta like simplify it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be rocking the same hairstyle for 15 years.
That's not good for anybody.
That's not fresh at all.
For
you know,
anybody.
even if you look whack with the new thing, go there because it's better than trying to hold on to the past.
Same haircut.
Right.
That's man funny. But yeah, I say that to say he listens to the what would you just say? The new it too.
I listen to EU when he comes on the set. I listen to your show. I listen to Peter Rosenberg in the morning. Rakia.
Rosenberg and Cypher.
I mean, I love the show. It's like it started with me when I kind of, it was like 91, 92, I think. High 97
Because you are from.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
He's from New York. Don't get it twisted.
So you'd be surprised the records I know, the records that I like.
No, I'm not surprised, but people might be surprised. Yes.
Yeah, people would definitely be surprised.
He's one of us.
Yeah,
Clearly.
I'm grimy on the undercover, so.
I think somebody just made a baby.
I just had one.
Oh, just a fly little throwback right there.
Aw.
How you feel when you hear that song, Maxwell?
It feels great, I know so many people who they just stand up and start slow dancing at the show. It's
so great.
It's pretty amazing when people just this is my record. I'm gonna give my swerve,
So
I'm happy to just be here. Honestly, it's like I'm here with you, and
I'm happy you're back, honey. It's good to see you today, and hopefully it will not be another 8 or 7 years before we do this again.
Nah, definitely not.
So what's the album that? What's
Black
the story?
Summer's Night. It's a trilogy. The first one comes out July 7th. Throw me a bone, basically. Please buy it.
Throw me a bone.
I need what I can.
I think it's a pretty safe bet. I think you could buy that album and feel pretty good about the fact that it's gonna be, you know what I mean? It's gonna, you're not gonna be mad. It's gonna be Maxwell. Is what I mean. Like you.
Wow.
Yeah, you've definitely carved that niche for yourself. Like it's Maxwell. You should have it. Of course.
Wow.
No matter what kind of song. Like I don't even need to hear it. I know everybody should get it.
One of the greatest of all time voices in New York City, concrete vocalizer, the great Angie Martinez.
Did he call me the great?
I think you're the great. You're the fixture of my life.
Wow.
Of your life.
Of my life. I have to say, the day doesn't feel the same without your voice passing through from 3 to 5.
7.
3 to 7. That's when I bounce.
I take a break at 5.
That's when I sort of bounce. I'm sorry. My bad.
Time will bring the real end of our trial. One day there'll be no remnants, no trace, no residual feelings within you. One day you won't remember.